I'm Jan.flv. I'm originally from Holland, but I live in Switzerland since a very long time, and I'm here to do a performance with Omar.
Omar Ghayatt. I'm Egyptian from Cairo, and since 2 years I stay in Switzerland, in Bern and Zurich and Geneva, to make my master in scenography. And I'm here now in the festival to work about Made in Paradise, our project with Jan. Jan had a residence in Cairo, and while Jan arrived Cairo, I was preparing myself to leave to Switzerland, and we met just 2 days before I leave, and after we met again in Switzerland and start our friendship like that, and we know each other almost in the border. And the work, I think, is also talking about the border.
When I came back from this residence, I started working on the project with my dramaturge, and we realized that it was very strange to have all these people who were there on video that we wanted to talk about. We wanted to talk about meeting the other, and that this other was only on video, he wasn't there for real. And so we thought, okay, that's not possible, we have to have him for real. And then we immediately thought of Omar, because we had had the same experience almost at the same time of meeting the other, of going into the place of the other for exactly the same amount of time, 3 months. So it was like the perfect study case.
At least in my side, it was cliche. I was afraid in the beginning because I was under the cliche that's Jan and Nicole, they kind of related to colonization time, and they just need to use me and blah, blah, blah. So I was in the beginning saying, okay, I accept it or no, it will be dangerous for me, and maybe they was deal with me about Muslim extremists. And I mean, we worked more than 1 year for the project, and it was very important in the beginning to break the cliche between us first before to going on the project.
Because it has to do with democracy. We make people vote for the fragments that they want to see. So we introduce the fragments. We call them fragments because they're really like little bits of pieces. And we present them in a kind of setting carpet thing. It's very funny and very light. And then we make people sit down and have them vote in a very Swiss way with raised hands.
La pure poésie, combien de voix pour les amoureux de poésie? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus de mains pour 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Quelqu'un a levé 2 mains. 31.
And so then they experience the fact that they are in a democracy, and then further on we work also with dictatorship and faith.
We try to be dictators,
yeah,
with them, and I think the people are very happy. And
yes,
usually
they enjoy dictatorship a lot.
Dans un monde où l'ennemi a découvert que nous étions une cible facile. Dans un monde menacé par une guerre globale. Il n'y a plus de choix.
Ne fais confiance à personne.
Action, sorti le 30 mai à Annecy. Action, choisissez ce fragment.
And I think what we really did or are doing is, in a certain sense, meeting each other. It sounds very simple, but it's very complex. It's extremely interesting because we started really working from the big cliches of a Muslim from Egypt, where a lot of extremism comes from. All these informations that we have here from the media that are like very simplified, and he had, in a certain, sorry, I'm talking for you, but I mean, in a certain sense, the same experience here. Like how people are seen in the West there. And so what we started to do is confront these cliches, and from there going into more deeper layers of intimacy, of individual encounter points, really, where it's not about me, a Western guy, and he, a Muslim, but about Omar and Jan. And because in a certain sense it's the only thing we can really do as artists. We cannot have a statement about general theories or whatever.
Donc il y avait comme un vertige, une espèce d'impression étrange que c'était pas de la fiction. Mais pour moi c'était de la fiction, je n'arrivais pas à y croire. Et j'ai commencé à y croire qu'à partir du moment où j'ai vu les gens tomber.
Et à l'image, quand j'ai allumé, il y avait la première tour qui est enflammée. J'ai cru que c'était un film. Et j'ai remarqué que sur le corner de la télévision, c'était écrit en direct. Un instant plus tard, il y avait un avion qui heurtait la deuxième tour. Au moment du crash, j'ai entendu une deuxième zarbota. Et tous les voisins qui m'entourent criaient au même moment Allahu Akbar, Dieu est grand.
We really worked on how to work with the clichés that people have here.
Je viens d'un pays de désert infini, où les caravanes rêvent flammes. On te tranchera l'oreille, si ta tête ne plaît pas, si papa, ça mais c'est chez moi. Quand le vent vient de l'est, le soleil est à l'ouest, et s'endort sur le sable. C'est l'instant, pourtant volontaire, volant vers la magie des nuits d'Orient. En nuit d'Arabie, une folie, un somni d'amour, en nuit d'Arabie.
And so, as well, Omar said it really very nicely once, that we wrote a piece now from left to right, and if we would need to present it there, we should write it from right to left.